Jennifer today?
She had to work.
Oh, no.
She took somebody's on call and didn't realize it was this Saturday.
Oh, shoot.
Doug, they grabbed a speaker. Was that yours?
No, that was Kevin's.
So it belongs to ours.
Yeah.
Okay.
They'll holler this week.
They have little snow cones set up over there.
This weekend over here has like every kind of sweet candy, like ring pops and Lickamaid and I like chocolate.
Do what?
No, Jesse, no. They're called giggles.
Darian.
Yeah, we used to
Darian.
We don't have Darian either.
Oh, shucks. He's so good.
I haven't had giggles in a while, but that's what we used to get for the kids.
You don't have Cooper.
Yeah, I like his dad.
Like at a gas station or something. So I have to stock up before we go on
Got
trips.
playing ahead.
It kills me, like, I do all of this, like, diet-free, like, trying to avoid all these food dyes, especially for Jonah. And then they'll go to camp this week, and they're gonna have those giant popsicles. Just give him a tube
Oh, the
of
Bomb
red
Pops
dye, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
How does it affect him?
I don't know, honestly, because I've never been able to get, like, a sustained period where he doesn't have something.
Oh,
You know, like, I feel like if I could get, like, 30 days of it out of his system, then I could really tell.
we found with Holtz that it lasts about 3 days.
Yeah.
So if you can get him clean for a long weekend,
Yeah.
and then maybe give him something.
And if they're,
But Holtz, it was like, man, it's almost instant. And we found that if we give him, we bought the little.
That's why they want to go the fourth, the day after.
Test, 1, 2, 1, 2. Good morning, everybody. We are. Do what now? All right. We are at Anderson Dean Park in the wonderful Foe City of Harrodsburg in Kentucky. And we got more Ranger baseball up today. Today's game is Rangers. I said Rangers. Tiger baseball up today. And Today's game is the Madison Select team, which I assume is for Madison County, and the Rawlings Tigers. Tigers are going to take the field first on defense, and it looks like Braylon Goldie will be pitching for the Tigers. Okay, hopefully that improves the sound a little bit. There we go. Looks like the sound's starting to work a little bit better now. And for defense, the Tigers, who are wearing black uniforms with white numerals and white pants.
Wasn't even white brown.
Looks like it's going to be Aiden at first, Caden at second, Emerson at short, Ryan at third. Looks like that's Noah catching, and it will be Jeremiah out in left field. Matthew in center and Holtz in right. 9 players for the Tigers today, so everybody gets to bat, everybody gets to hit, everybody gets to play. Weather conditions in Harrodsburg, it's a little hot today, but it is cloudy, so hopefully we won't have any battery issues like we've had the last couple of games. The iPhone 11's battery is starting to go bad, so we're going to go as long as we can here and hope for the best. Now, the good thing about this ball game is we do not have a kiss cam in the crowd, so the good thing is this game is safe if you want to come on out and bring your side chick. It's going to be a very safe environment for you to do that.
Last night where they would have that, and then like the mascot.
That's so funny. I didn't know anything about this until Jen told me about it on the way here. Yeah. So,
I think he made it worse by apologizing and then placing blame.
All right, and here's the first pitch from Braylon. It's going to be fouled off. And that is going to hit something behind us. Somebody had to move. Somebody had to duck. No, there's no kiss cam here at this stadium, so come on out to Anderson Dean Park and bring your side chick or bring your side dude. You'll be safe. All right, here we go. And that's a ball from Braylon. And that's going to be a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes here. Braylon's next pitch. And that's going to be fouled away. Braylon's first few pitches here, he looks pretty strong coming out. He's set, and here comes the pitch down the heart, and it's going to be fouled away. The batter's turned this into a wonderful at-bat here. This is King, the batter for the Madison Select team. Madison Select's wearing white. Looks like light blue numbers and trim for the Madison Select team. As Braylon's next pitch is a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And we're just underway. And the next pitch is swung at in the dirt and gets away from Noah. Noah throws it down to first, and that's going to be a strikeout. 1 away. as that drop third strike was beautifully handled there by Noah behind the plate. And the next batter, number 11, White, for the Madison Select team. I do like those light blue trim on those uniforms, though, for Madison Select. Post pitch is going to be a strike at the knees. Second pitch is going to be hit in the air to left field. Foul. That was about foul by 2 feet. It wasn't much. That was a very well hit ball that just happened to be out of play. Oh, 2 count here to White. Here's the pitch. Low and outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Braylon's found a strike zone early here in this game, and the next pitch is going to be swung on and missed, and that's going to be an out. 2 away, and that's 2 straight strikeouts for Braylon. And here's the next batter, LaFond, number 18. Post pitch to him's a ball. Didn't miss that one by much. And here's the next pitch. Fouled away down the third base line. And the umpires, who traditionally wear blue, wearing white today, says leave it. Umpire says get a player, and there goes a player running down to get the foul ball. He could go all the way, down to the 20, to the 15, to the 10. There we go. And that next pitch by Braylon's in the dirt. Two balls, 1 strike. Here comes the next pitch, and that's going to be high. 3 balls, 1 strike. And that's going to be strike 2. Full count. Braylon's next pitch going to be hit to left field, and that is going to be caught by Jeremiah Combs. Excellent catch right there, and that's the end of the inning. And as of right now, in the top half of the post, no runs, no hits, 2 strikeouts. Tigers coming to bat.
They were running it last game. I forgot about it.
I saw the guy sitting right here that had it.
Yeah, they usually did y'all check this?
All right. In the bottom half of the post 3 batters, Matthew, Braylon, and Emerson. Matthew, Braylon, and Emerson will be the first 3 batters. I got an extra chair too if you need one. Yeah, there's one over there.
Is that from that truck? Yeah. It's the burrito. $11 for like huge portion. What's in it? Chicken. Mine just has chicken, rice, and lettuce. And then she got okay. Can I see what it looks like? And it's covered in like cheese. Oh yeah.
That's better. That's a better buy than the tacos.
All right, and here we go now to the bottom of the first inning.
They're very small.
Number 11, White, is the pitcher for the Madison Select. As the Madison Select's done with their between inning warm-ups here. Coach Goldie having a nice conversation with the Madison Select coaches. Little friendly banter going on over there. And here comes Matthew. Had we had walk-up music today, I would tell you that with his Bosnian folk song, we have been banned in Serbia once again. And here comes Matthew, ready to hit, and umpire calls time. Umpire sending Braylon over to warm up in the on-deck circle on the other side, mainly for a safety reason. Post pitch to Matthew. Matthew's going to hit that ball to the shortstop, and that's going to be an out. Post pitch out right there. To the shortstop king, number 23, and here's Braylon Goldie. Braylon takes the post pitch for a ball. A little high. Ball one. Here's the second pitch, and that's going to be well high, ball two. Braylon ahead in the count, 2-0 on field two here at Anderson Dean Park in Harrodsburg. Ball three, as it's a cove ball that didn't cove or break. Field two here in Harrodsburg is sponsored by Harrodsburg's best fine dining establishment, Lee's Famous Recipe. There we go, and that's going to be a walk to Braylon on 4 pitches. So we have a base runner. And here's Emerson. Emerson leads the team in on-base percentage and slugging percentage, batting out of the 3-hole in the Tigers lineup. And White's post pitch to him is going to be well inside, and Emerson has to duck. Emerson ducked like a CEO right there. Ball one. Throw over. Braylon's back.
Did you see the thing floating around on there that was like, what to do if this happens? Don't duck. It's like pretend you're like, give him a choke hold. Yeah, exactly. I have not seen that.
All right, White sets. Delivers to the plate, and that ball is well high. That might have been a designed pitch out, actually, but it didn't work as Braylon gets down to second base on the stolen pitch. Stolen base right there for Braylon with a 2-0 count now. And Emerson's ahead in the count here. Braylon's got a slightly healthy lead at second. Here's the pitch. And that ball broke, and Emerson swings and misses at that one. That was a really good cove ball right there by that pitcher, White. Had Emerson completely fooled. As did I. I would have done the same thing. Ryan Payton on deck, and that's going to be a swing and a miss. Emerson's now got a 2-2 count. The pitcher's throwing a lot of off-speed stuff. White's next pitch, Emerson tags it, and it's going to be a base hit to center field, and that is going to put runners on the corners. And that's going to bring up Ryan Payton in the cleanup spot.
Go, drive him in.
Tigers making some noise here. Madison Select lost its first game 15-1 to the AASA team. And AASA beat the Cruisers in the last game 11-1. Pitcher throws over to first. Emerson's back. Here comes the pitch, and it's going to be high, and Emerson's going to take off to second and get there unmolested. That's going to be a defensive indifference play right there. And Ryan has a 1-0 count, and here comes the pitch to him, and he hits it straight to the shortstop. Shortstop's going to go for home. Braylon's going, and that is going to be a run for the Tigers.
He was blocking the plate.
Yeah, the catcher was blocking the plate, and the bat was blocking the plate. Runners on first and second now as Ryan gets an RBI, and Noah hits that ball to the second baseman, who fields it, steps on the bag, and that is going to be an out at second. And they're going to call an interference, I believe. I believe they called an interference right there on Ryan. I think that's exactly what happened. Not real sure what happened there, but it looks like it might have been a interference on the throw trying to get the ball from second to first, is what I think they just called.
They didn't give him a run.
And they did not give him the run?
Well, that's what. They did get the run?
Yeah.
Joe's saying no. Joe's saying,
I think we got a run out there. I think it's 1-0.
Was that the third out?
that was the third out. But
Yeah, there was 2 outs right there on that interference at second. You're right, but there's 1-0.
This is not showing 1-0. Game changer is not.
It's because I haven't done it yet.
Oh, you're okay.
Yeah.
How did he interfere?
I think they're saying that he interfered with the second baseman as he's trying to throw the ball. He didn't get sufficiently out of the way is what I think they ruled.
Come on, that's highly subjective.
All right, let me... All right, so that should take care of that.
Second baseman has to jump and throw it.
All right, wait a second here. Ball in play. Fly, it was a ground ball. Fielder's choice. Shortstop tried to go home. Braylon safe. He was safe. Then the next one was a ball in play. Ground ball. Fielder's choice to the second baseman.
Who is the easiest? She never challenges anything, ever. She said, "You can't take my son home until I'm legal adult." And I said, "Well," I went,
How many times did you use that after that day?
"Oh no, we joked about it."
All right, so that should do it.
With it.
Never.
All right, for those of you following along on Game Changer, it should be updated now to show a 1-0 Rawlings Tiger lead. And Braylon Goldie is back for his second inning of work. Post pitch is going to be inside to Walls for a ball.
That'll be, $100 for Brent.
I told her, yeah, and I told her, yeah.
Yeah. And,
Second pitch. A strike right there swinging.
and the rest not as cheap as it was at home.
Really good pitch right there by Braylon.
But then the other part's like, yeah,
Braylon readies, fires. Outside in the dirt. 2-1.
and we joked about it.
Still got a lot of cloud cover here in Harrodsburg. Next pitch to by Braylon is going to be outside. 3-1. Trying to avoid a walk here. And here comes the pitch, and that's going to be a foul ball. Full count to Walls. And that ball's going to be fouled away. Over the concession stand into the food truck, whatever type of food truck that happens to be. I think that's an ice cream truck. Don't want an ice cream truck catching on fire. That's a bad sign. Just think of all the ice cream. Next pitch. Fouled away down the third base line. Here comes the next pitch from Braylon, and it will be hitting the air to left field, and that's going to be a foul ball over the fence.
Oh, man.
Man, he took that one a ways. If that were about a couple of feet to the right, that was a home run.
That's good.
He took that one a ways right there. Ball that high needs to have a flight attendant on it. Here comes the next pitch, and that's going to be fouled away.
I feel like we called ours Dan or something like that. I don't know why, but we gave him a name. Yes.
Walls is hanging around here on a full count.
Yellowstone would be a lot better if it didn't smell so bad. I mean, it is beautiful and amazing and interesting. Are you talking about the sulfur pool?
Yeah.
Next pitch from Braylon is going to be hit into the outfield, and it's going to get over Holtz's head in right field, and that is going to be a base hit. That's going to be a triple, actually. Not much Holtz can do on that one, as that ball was just tattooed out to the outfield.
Yeah. No, you're right. Not everywhere. Yeah.
I thought Holtz played that well.
Yeah.
It's just hard to do, and you kind of had a feeling that might happen with Walls' hit to the outfield right there because that ball was just tattooed into right field. And that ball's going to get away from Noah as the pitch was a couple of feet in front of the plate. Looked like a breaking ball that broke a little too much. And that's ball 1 to Perry. Wall standing over at third representing the tying run. Here comes the next pitch, and that's going to be fouled away. And it's 1-1 now to count. The Madison Select love fouling off the balls toward the left field side. But they are getting the bat on the baseball here. Here's the next pitch, and that's going to be low, outside, 2 balls, 1 strike. And they still have a runner over on third base, hoping to score. Don't have an out yet. That ball's going to be fouled away behind us, and that is going to hit some tents over here on the softball field at field 3. As some softball players had to do a heads up there. And here comes the next pitch here to Perry. And Perry's going to hit that ball into center field. Matthews going to play it on a bounce, and that's going to be a base hit. And that's going to score a run. So we're now tied at 1.
It's interesting. I pushed the score for the guests. It put 1 up on the scoreboard, but it didn't register back here for like 10 seconds.
And here's Himes, number 20 for the Select. Runner on first. That's going to be a strike at the knees.
Yeah, the ball it's still burnt out.
That was a very good hit right there by Perry, knocking that run at third base. Pitch from Braylon, and it's going to be low, and it's going to bounce and get away from Noah, and that's going to put Perry over on second base. And the umpire is now requesting for some balls. The umpire has some new baseballs, and we are ready to go.
She's taking probably 80, 84.
Braylon's pitch, low. 2 balls, 1 strike. And we're going to have a mound visit here from Coach Goldie. And I'm not real sure what they're discussing in this mound visit. I don't think they're taking me out to dinner today. If they do, Lee's Famous Recipe looks like the only option. Not sure if I want to do that. I guess they could encase me in concrete. There is a concrete sign out in right field. Or Image Fitness, since I am the epitome of fitness. As you know, I have the dad bod that all side chicks like. And this discussion is still going on. And Coach Goldie goes back to the dugout. Noah goes back to the plate. Braylon's back to the mound, and we are ready for baseball once again. 2 balls, 1 strike is the count. And that ball is going to be hit to the second base side, and that's going to get through. And Matthew's going to pick it up in center field and throw it to the pitcher. Runners on the corners now for the select. That ball was hit, and Caden couldn't come up with it. It was a little bit of ways from him. And now we have runners on the corners for the select with no outs. And here's Boylan's post pitch to Johnson, and that is going to be a strike at the knees. Second pitch is going to be inside, and the runner is just going to, they're going to call a balk. They are going to call a balk. And that will bring the runner in from third base, get the runner a free pass at second.
All right, B. Go Tigers.
And it's now 2-1. That is a balk. Next pitch to Johnson, inside for a ball. So now it's 1-1. Next pitch, inside. 2-1's to pitch. 2-1's to count now. We still have no outs in this inning. Braylon's next pitch is going to be high, but swung on by Johnson. That's going to be a swing and a miss. 2 balls, 1 strike. Oh, I'm sorry. That's 2 strikes, and that ball is going to be caught by Emerson on the fly. So Emerson got an out at shortstop, and we're moving to another batter. That's the first out of the inning. And here comes Ward, number 27 for the Madison Select. And that ball is going to get away from Noah, and that's going to advance the runner to third base. And it is going to be outside for a ball. Two ones to score, 1 away, runner on third. 1-0 count to Ward. And the pitch is going to be high for a ball. 2 balls, 0 strikes. Next pitch is going to be high for ball 3. (3-0) to count to Ward. First base and second base are open. Runner on third. And that's going to be a strike down the heart of the plate. 3-1. Himes is the runner over at third base. Tigers needing out here. Next pitch inside, and that's going to give Ward a nice little walk with his Elmo batting glove down to first base, and that's going to bring out Coach Goldie again, and that's probably going to be the last pitch Braylon will throw. And it looks like we're going to have a pitching change. Braylon threw 46 pitches in 1 1/3 innings. And
Good job, Braylon.
Braylon pitched a pretty good post inning, though. 2 strikes on 3 batters. And it looks like it's going to be Ryan Payton going to come in and pitch. And it might be Noah. Well, we'll see what happens here. I'm actually not sure who's pitching. All I know is there's a bunch of Tigers standing at the pitching mound. Let's see. Well, I can tell you who is not going to be pitching. Matthew and Holtz are standing out talking in center field. Aiden, Jeremiah, Emerson, and Caden are all talking at the pitcher's mound, so they're not there. Braylon's in the dugout. He just pitched, so it's going to either have to be Noah or Ryan. And if I had my bet, it's probably going to be Ryan. It's probably going to be Ryan at catcher is what my bet's going to be here. I'll put that on DraftKings. We'll see if that happens. You know, that would actually not be a bad idea. We could start Little League DraftKings. And Ryan Payton comes out in catcher's gear. So that's probably going to put Noah Barrett on the mound. All right. So with Jeremiah in the infield now, that probably is going to put Braylon back in left field. Emerson's now running into the dugout. And here comes Noah. And Noah looks like he's pitching. And Noah is going to pitch. He's on the mound. We'll have to reset the defense here for the Tigers. As Jeremiah's come into the infield, and Matthew's now running into the infield. And Matthew is handing a glove to Noah. And Matthew is now playing with a different glove. Have a little bit of everything going on right there for the Tigers. It's just refreshing to know, though, that we do not have a kiss cam at this stadium. All right, and it looks like that we are all on, well, Noah's having to take out off his sweatband. Umpire's giving him a nice little lecture about who's on base, and it's going to be Himes on third and Ward on first. One out with a 1-2 count. No, I'm sorry, with a 0-0 count to DeShields, the starting second baseman. And here we go. DeShields fouls the first one off as we are now back to baseball. Ryan and Noah have a nice little conversation at the mound. Jeremiah's now at third base. So that's the only infield change. It's Jeremiah at third base. Taking over for Ryan. And that ball is going to be thrown in the dirt, and Ryan picks it up, throws it to second base, and the runner is in time, and that is a stolen base. One ball, one strike right here to DeShields. as he awaits the pitch from Noah. Noah kicks and delivers, and that's going to be a strike at the knees. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2-1 the score. The Madison Select lead over the Tigers. Noah gets a sign that he likes, and he delivers the pitch that he likes, and it's going to be outside for a ball, which he will not like. Sun's starting to make a little bit of an appearance here at Anderson Dean Park. We've got sun, we've got dark skies, we've got wind. You name it, we got it, just not snow. Next pitch from Noah. Outside and high, ball 3. Trying to avoid a walk here and loading the bases. Noah throws the ball, and that's going to be hit by the Shields. And Emerson's going to grab it on the ground, but he's unable to get it out of his glove and throw it over to first base, and that is going to be a base hit. That was going to be a very difficult play, as soft as that ball was hit anyway. And that's going to be a hit for the Shields. And the score is now 3-1, and we're at the top of the lineup with King. King was 0 for 1, struck out in the first inning. And that ball is going to be hitting the air foul down the right field line. And we have timeout on the field. Looks like the timeout is over, and we're ready to receive the pitch here from Noah. Noah steps off, throws over to first. The Shields gets back. Ward standing over on third base. 1 out here in the top of the second. And the pitch. Going to be a hit down to second base, and that's going to be not a double play. But that is going to score 1 run. As Caden at second tosses over to Emerson, and Emerson was unable to get the throw over in time. And that's going to be a run. But there was an out. So DeShields is out at second. King's on at first on that fielder's choice. Throw is over to Aiden, and that is going to get the runner back. 4-1 now. Madison Select leads. And that ball is going to be hit back to Caden, and Caden can't come up with it at second base. And that takes a bad hop and gets away from him. Holtz grabs it in right field, throws it back in, and we have runners on the corners again. And here comes LaFond again. LaFond struck, grounded out in the last inning. 4-1 lead. And that is going to be a ball. Throws down, and he is out. Out trying to advance to second base on a stolen base attempt. And the inning comes to a merciful end for the Tigers. 4-1. We'll be back for the bottom part of the second inning here in a second.
cool. Yep. Cool.
All right, now it's time for a hydration break, and we're going to see what exactly I brought today to hydrate myself with. It is a Coca-Cola.
Except for like 3. Yeah, and I love hiking. I love
And the Coca-Cola gets away from me a second.
out west.
So I got Coca-Cola spilt all over me here. And this is a regular Coca-Cola, let it Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
And speaking of Coca-Cola, it's going to have a whole lot more sugar in it when we get new Coca-Cola bottled in about a month.
Because you can just pull in the national forest.
I have a.
We have a whole thing.
No, he's good. You just had a sparkling ice thing or whatever. I have another one of those.
Sparkling ice water. Nice.
You're a little high maintenance, man.
So we said that with the plan that we would go. And
He might be high maintenance, but not as high maintenance as a side chick.
there's
This
just
is true.
no-
Yes.
Or is expensive.
Eventually we'll make it there, but.
So did you guys get to the Tahiti?
I'm sorry?
Did you guys get over to like the Tahiti?
We have not done the national parks. Now we have been south.
Catch your fill for all the
Everything
shorts.
west of the Mississippi. We did not do. There were a couple islands that we did not do. So yeah, we did all of them. We did stuff.
The parents here in Tent City for the Tigers are talking about their vacations and their destinations for vacation.
Because
My vacation destination this year has been my couch.
we bought this RV and I said, try.
And I am forever thankful that Frank allowed me to sit on his couch for vacation.
And so we hopped in the RV without a plan. And I just got a map of national parks.
As fantasy football, Frank will be defending his title in a couple of weeks.
It 2019 and 2020.
All those champions picks he's going to get.
And during the COVID, we did.
Back to baseball.
We did. We went.
Aiden Table's up. Aiden's been swinging the bat really well as of late. Got his batting average above 300. And he's going to take the first pitch for a strike. Caden up after Aiden. And Aiden's going to tattoo that ball into left field, but it's going to be directly at the left fielder for the first out of the inning. Excellent hit right there. Just happened to hit it right at somebody. LaFond in left field caught that one. And Jeremiah's being sent to the other bat on deck circle. And here is Caden up. Caden is going to swing that ball and get that bat and get a hit. Base hit in the left field. Tigers have a base runner and they have something going.
Go, Jeremiah.
Good job.
And that'll bring Jeremiah up to the plate. Jeremiah's been swinging the ball bat as pretty well as of late. And here comes the first pitch to. And that's going to be a check swing ball.
Anything close?
I heard something hit, and I thought he might have fouled it off, but apparently he did not. I also hear things occasionally, too. I'm not as bad as Lizzie Borden, but still. Fouled off. That's behind us, and that's going to hit the concession stand behind us.
Are we bringing this up again?
Oh yeah. So I took
1 ball, 1 strike.
about 20 feet under, like that, and like he's like, just go, and I'm like, it was a seated bypass, nothing over like 26 feet, and we're like,
Caden over at first base, rather. And that's going to be a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
You ready for it?
get out, and of course, all the cars are lining up.
Jeremiah heading the count here. Love to see him tattoo one into the outfield. Pitcher checks the runner at first. Delivery from the pitcher, and that's a curved ball that's outside. 3 balls, 1 strike.
So after that, we learned really fast that you Google Maps and look at satellite.
Caden's got a good hitter's count here, 3-1. Down the middle, needs to bang it.
Oh yeah, we learned a lot. Big Bend,
And that is going to be a balk.
Big Bend.
Pitcher kind of made a turn right there and didn't release the ball.
And they get them
So Caden's now at second base on a 3-1 count, and he's in scoring position. Jeremiah gets a hit. That could help.
Yeah, we did. And it was, we had the best.
Step out, Jeremiah.
And it looks like we have a equipment issue by the pitcher. Oh, it is the little armband thing that all these teams have gone to now. Well, he is going to have to take that off of his belt. You know, I didn't even notice that. I wonder if it had cursive writing on it. Something tells me it didn't. Good thing about cursive writing, if you have it on your uniform, you may not know what team you play for. Jeremiah fouls that one off, and that's going to go over into the next field where the softball girls are going to get it. And one of the softball girls almost made a pretty good catch on that one. We're in the bottom of the second, and Jeremiah is going to swing and miss on that one, and that's going to be strike 3 with 2 outs. And here comes Holtz up to the plate. Holtz got his first hit in the last game. And here comes the pitch. And Holtz is going to put a bat on that one, and that's going to be a base hit to center field. And Caden is going. Caden is out. Caden rounded forward, kind of hesitated, and then went home. I think that was a late call on running to the plate, and that will end the inning. As a beautiful hit right there by Holtz is going to get wasted. No runs come across. They're going to strand one, and it's now 4-1 still going into the third. But Holtz, my goodness, had a really nice hit on that one.
He likes those high pitches.
Wow, 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 what a play right there.
I'm sure if I were to check one map, I'm not going to do it.
Your map, the map will kill that battery.
All right, they have music going on the field 3 side where the softball game is taking place. The Tigers are coming back out for the defensive part of the third. And no other real promotions here. I mean, there's stuff to buy here. But, I mean, without any type of cams or kiss cams or stuff like that, this is just boring.
They say it doesn't recognize us. You have to call them and figure out maybe my birthday's in it wrong.
And Frank might get some of my picks. We never know. I'm answering viewer email now.
I log in. I know you love that.
It's such a good movie.
All right, we're heading to the bottom of the third inning here. I'm sorry, top of the third. I apologize, top of the third inning. The little arrow looks the same sometimes, especially when your vision's gone and shot. And here is number 18, LaFond. And he's going to swing and miss at Noah's first pitch in the third inning. 0-1. What a line drive catch right there by Jeremiah Combs at third base. That was a hard hit ball.
It was like this, kind of. He's a great ball player. This is the home run.
One away.
Be ready, outfield.
Great reflexes right there by Jeremiah. Noah's first pitch to Walls is going to be a strike. Walls hit a very long fly ball into right field, and he scored the first run for the Madison Select. Darn near hit one out of here. Noah's next pitch, outside. 1-1. There's a swing and a foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him.
Got a softball game behind us. Looks like we've got another softball game behind us. And we got a baseball game over on the field on the left field side of us. And here's Noah's pitch on our field, and that's going to be inside for a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the next pitch. Fouled off. Hits the screen. You might have seen that one coming. And here comes the next pitch, and Walls is going to pop that one up, and that's going to be behind us, and that is going to land in somebody's tent behind us.
Well, probably because I'm not shutting up until it hits the ground. Yeah, that bounced would.
That kind of looked like it played Plinko under that tent. And there's a ball, 3-2, and we have a full count. The area's gotten a lot of rain over the last couple of days, but we're playing. Field's in really good shape. And Walls is going to walk, as no one really knew what the call was there. Walls wasn't sure. Ryan wasn't sure. We wasn't sure.
We've got a bunch of extra chairs in our cars.
Yeah, I got an extra chair over there. I got an extra chair over there because my side chick didn't come. Nope. And that ball is going to be thrown down to second base, and runner's going to steal the base.
Good try.
The pitch was a ball.
Go Tigers.
Yeah, I am unfiltered and free today. Unfiltered and free.
How many text messages every day? Same.
Pitch is high, ball 2. Runner in scoring position. Walls stole second, and he's in scoring position. I might have to come home sometime, but here's the thing. If I come home sometime, since my name's on the other kid's car, he better let me in the house. And also, too, I can run.
I just watched that again
3-0 here to somebody. Perry. And Perry is going to walk on a high ball 4. No outs, and we have 2 aboard now for the Madison Select. And we're going to have a meeting on the mound between Caden, Noah, and Ryan. And we're going to have a courtesy runner. And it looks like the courtesy runner is going to be LaFond. So LaFond is sitting over at first base. Walls is standing over at second. Himes is the batter. And I got to be impressed I got all those names right. Noah winds up, delivers, and that's going to be ball 1. Here comes pitch number 2, and that's going to be fouled away. So Himes has a 1-1 count. Johnson on deck. Ball is going to be bounced. Gets to the backstop, and that is going to be ball 2, and the runners will both advance up 1 base. Two-1 is the count. That ball is going to hit him in the foot. So Himes is going to get hit in the foot, and he's going to walk down to first base and load the bases. No outs, and it looks like we're going to have a meeting on the mound. Coach Goldie's going to talk to Noah here, who looks pretty disappointed that he hit the batter. Holtz and Matthew are going to have a nice little conversation over in center field. And they are talking about how great of a guy I am. I can read their lips right here. They're just saying that my dad is the greatest. Yes, your dad is the greatest.
You see the star on the front of that.
That is what drives them.
Card?
Because kind of funny that, like, they are not used to that same, they're used to where it's got, where
The meeting on the mound breaks up as everyone gave Coach Goldie the Christmas list, and we're ready to continue.
We have no hose to tie to it to anchor it.
There's zip ties in that bucket. Noah's first pitch to Johnson is going to be hit to Emerson. Emerson's going to field it on the ground and throws it over to Aiden, who's unable to hold on to it. Everybody's safe.
Try Emerson.
That was a really good defensive play right there by Emerson. Going to be a very difficult throw to make no matter what. That's going to be 5-1 as the score. And the first pitch to Ward is going to be a ball.
You could roll our wagon over the...
And that is going to be fouled off, hitting the backstop. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Go Tigers! Be ready!
Here comes Noah's next pitch. And it's going to be fast and high as Ward ducks out of the way.
I know we were just
2-1 is the count. We're in the top of the third. Here comes the next pitch, and that's going to be high for ball 3.
Do you want to attach the cooler to this? Hang it?
Maybe it'll put those clips together if you pull it through the.
That's going to be inside. That's going to be ball 4, and that's going to walk in a run. 6-1.
I just did a MacGyver moment.
And Coach Goldie's going to come out to the mound again, and we're going to have another mound visit. And that will probably be Noah's last pitch that he will throw in this game. Gets the ball from Noah, and we're going to have another pitching change. Aiden is going to pitch. Looks like we're going to swap out Noah for Aiden.
We don't even think about it, right? Right? We never even think about it. I might need to toe
All right.
I'm so my card.
So if you're really bored at home and keeping score, that's going to put Aiden at the mound and Noah over at first base. As I'm going to take a seat right here. And I'm going to dream about the things that I haven't done in life. Outfield still Braylon, Holtz, and Matthew. Matthews in center, Holtz in right. And they're having another conversation out there. And it looks like Aiden had to go in and change his shoes. With these portable fiberglass mounds on the fields that they use in Harrodsburg, you can't use metal spikes, so you have to either use turf shoes or plastic molded cleats.
Come on.
We will load up around 1 and leave out at 2. So, I mean, I guess get there around 1 and then leave. They're supposed to help.
Well, that's going to put, looks like Jeremiah's going to first, actually. Noah's going to be at third. So let's reset the infield here. Ryan's behind the plate. Noah at third. Emerson at short. Caden at second. Jeremiah at first. Aiden pitching. Outfield stays the same. Braylon, Matthew, Holtz. Overcast skies here in Harrodsburg, the first city in Kentucky to be founded. If you haven't seen Fort Harrod, you ought to go. It's kind of a neat place.
Holtz's last 360 is his skull. So I saw that. I was like, oh, did you see the skull on the roof of the golf cart that was driving by? It's just like Holtz.
Driving down here today, saw a lot of signs up for booth rentals and space rentals for the annual 127 yard sale. So if you're interested in selling half your crap, get a booth at the 127 yard sale, just right down 127 here. People are selling them for quite a significant chunk of change. I might rent a booth and you can just talk to me all day. I may have to pay you to do it, though. All right, we're back to baseball. Bases loaded. Aiden's first pitch is going to be outside, and it's going to be a ball. And he is pitching to DeShields. DeShields is 1 for 1. He got an RBI. He had a little short grounding hit over the shortstop, and Emerson was unable to get the throw over the post in time, although he did make a great defensive play to stop the ball from advancing. And Aiden's going to throw strike one right there down the heart of the plate. One ball, one strike, no, one out. And that is going to be a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. And that ball's going to be in the dirt for ball 3. Aiden's next pitch. Going to be outside, ball 4, and another run's going to come across. 7-1 as the bases were still loaded. It might help if I correct the TV broadcast there and list Aiden is pitching, which I just have. And the pitch to King from Aiden, post pitch. And that's going to be a ball. Next pitch, going to be a ball. And Ryan is going to go out and talk to Aiden. Ryan gives him 2 big pats on the back. Encourages him. Aiden inherited a rough situation here with the bases loaded. Just a rough one.
It's the only time he's ever pitched.
And here's the pitch, and that's going to be in the dirt, and that is going to score a run as that ball's going to hit the backstop. Everybody else advances 1 base. 3. Bases are loaded once again. And that brings up White, the starting pitcher for the Madison Select. And that ball is thrown behind White. But hey, that looks like a pretty good idea to stop the runner at third base from trying to think about advancing. I'll take it. Ball 1, but nobody advances. Second pitch to White. That's going to be outside. 2-0. Third pitch. Inside, 3-0. And the fourth pitch hits him right in the knee, it looks like. that will score a run. And I don't think that, I think that ball was just inside.
Right behind his knee. I think you got him like right here.
Got him right above the knee, it looks like. White's going to take a nice little slow walk down to first base. He'll probably just shake that one off. Coach Godey's going to come out and speak to Aiden. And White looks like he's walking normally now down to first base. And we are going to have another pitching change maybe? Yes, we are. We're going to have another pitching change. And I believe Matthew's going to come in and pitch. And Matthew is going to pitch, and that's going to put Jeremiah. And that's going to put Jeremiah over in center.
Oh, we got a bunch of them. Nobody's hit their count, so.
Score is 9-1 with one out.
I think everybody's still eligible.
And White is going to be run for now. Ward is going to run for him. And that puts Aiden back at first base. 9-1 is the score here in the top of the third with one out. Bases loaded. Matthews in the pitch. Tigers are just desperately trying to get out of this inning. All right, looks like we're back to baseball now. LaFond batting. You can take mine over there.
Sure it's
Yeah,
okay?
that's fine.
Okay, tell Jennifer.
My side chick's not here, so it's fine.
Your side piece is like she's not.
I know.
It's making me sad because I like your side piece a lot.
Well, what I'm going to do is take my side chick out for dinner later. Just Jennifer doesn't know about it.
Oh, okay. I will not say anything. I'm glad you warned me.
There we go. And that's a called strike for Matthew, and that's going to be fouled away. So Matthew's up 0-2 on LaFond. And I was told to stop calling me your side chick. Oh, geez. But I'm the CEO of my house.
Well, I said side piece. See if that works. Maybe that's better. All right. Oh, that, yeah. You do this all the
And that's going to be a fouled off. So Matthew's got 3 strikes right now on this guy, but 2 of them only count. Matthew looking to get an out. DeShields jumping up and down on third base, and that ball is going to get away from everybody, and DeShields is going to score. As Ryan's little toss back over to Matthew hits DeShields as he's crossing the plate.
I think maybe he got his foot stepped on or something. Okay, so we got it.
A little bit of everything going on in this game. Another foul ball. Runners move up 1. Score is now 10-1, Madison select. And that ball is going to be a cove ball for strike 3. LaFawn's going to swing and miss at it. And that's going to be a strikeout for Matthew. 2 away. And here comes Walls, who's taking a couple of fly balls for a ride here. And Matthew's going to hit him in the back. On a cove ball that just got away.
He was in on ball 4. Or no, that was the kid that got taken out. Yeah. A couple batters ago.
Bases loaded again. And here comes Perry.
Got 3-1.
Matthews' supposed pitch to Perry. It's going to be straight down the heart of the plate, and it's going to be fouled off. Two more strikes, and the Tigers get out of this inning. That would be the good news. That's 2 strikes right there as that ball hit the inside corner. And I don't think Perry agreed with the call as he shook his head no. And Matthews up 0-2 on Perry. And here comes the next pitch from Matthew, and it's going to be a cove ball that does cove well, and that's going to be fouled off. When Matthews' cove ball works, it's beautiful. When it doesn't work, somebody's going to emergency. Here's the next pitch. Hits the outside corner, but it's low. Ryan Payton throws down to first base, and the ball kind of skips away, but nobody advances. One ball, 2 strikes. Matthew trying to end this inning so the Tigers can at least bat one more time in this game. And Matthew tries to throw a cove ball that does not cove. Oh, it coved away too much. And that's going to be a wild pitch. And that is going to be a on throw. 11-1 is the score. One ball, 2 strikes. That's going to be 2 balls and 2 strikes as that missed. Matthews' next pitch fouled off, and that's going to be in play. No, it's not. Over the fence. Well, you know, Mama said there'll be days like this. Here's the next pitch. And that is going to be outside. 3 balls, 2 strikes. So Matthews got a full count now. And here's the pitch. Going to be And they've got the third base runner and a run down, and he is out.
Yes, he did. I saw his face line right here.
He got him.
No, we saw it.
Good job, Tigers. Way to
And it looks like the Madison Select coach is not happy with the call, but there's not going to be much he can do about it. I think he's trying to say that he's trying to argue it was a balk, I believe. And whatever happened, that's an out, and that's the inning.
Everybody's selling that hair menopause these days. I love it. I can see exactly how that would work. That is. Have you started slathering estrogen on your face yet? No.
And the inning comes to a merciful end, as I don't think very many people are going to disagree with me, though. Score's 11-1. Bottom of the third. This will most likely be the last inning for this game, so the Tigers need 12. Well, 11. Tigers need 11. It's 11-1. And top of the order, so it's going to be Matthew, Braylon, and Emerson. Bottom of the third, Matthew comes up for his second at-bat of the game. As the top of the third inning, though, lasted longer than a session of Congress. Do what? We've already passed it, but we'll since, yeah. So we only need 11 runs.
Okay, we got it. That's right. You know,
So you're saying there's a chance?
Yep. Post pitch, Matthew is going to foul that one off, and it is going to fall between the catcher and the third baseman in foul territory. And according to my text message, City Barbecue does catering.
Let's get on that.
All right.
they deliver?
I don't know if they deliver or not. Lee's might.
According to my text message, sometimes U-Haul gives a free upgrade.
And that is going to be called for strike two.
They wanted to pay me $250 to haul a full trailer.
Here's the next pitch, and Matthew is going to hit that one into the first baseman's glove, who is going to beat him.
Sounds like a great idea, but
Ground ball to first base. Matthew just barely got it.
and then they
And first baseman niftily beat Matthew down the line. So that's one away.
just gotta take more gas. Yeah. They didn't have any pickup.
And the first pitch to Braylon is going to be a strike.
So flying up, picking up a box truck and a 15-foot box truck and bringing it back down.
1 ball, 1 strike. Two one, as that one's outside. Here's the next pitch, and it's going to be inside for 3-1. Braylon walked in the first inning. And he's one pitch away from repeating that feat. And he is going to get a free pass on balls. And that brings us to Emerson. Emerson is 1 for 1 in this game. And he is going to be 2 for 2 in this game. As that ball gets past the third baseman, hits the bag, and goes fair. That is a fair ball. So Emerson has a single, and we have 2 runners aboard. And that brings us to Ryan Payton, who is 0 for 1. And here's the pitch to him, and it's going to be high for a ball. Here's the next pitch to Ryan, and that's going to be a base hit. And that's going to be in the gap, and that will score Braylon. Emerson will get the third. And Ryan's on second base with a double. So it's 11 to 2. And here is Noah. The post pitch is going to be a strike. Noah's got runners on second and third. Base hit will score at least 1. And ball's over to the shortstop. Third baseman dove and missed it. Noah's going to beat the throw, and that is going to score Emerson. And the ball's been thrown around. So Ryan will score too. And Aiden's post pitch is going to be fouled away. 11 to 4. And here comes the second pitch. And that's going to be low outside for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. One out. They've scored 3 runs on 1 out here. White turns around, throws it to second base. It bounces away from DeShields. Noah's safe. Here comes the pitch, and Aiden is going to hit that ball into right field, and it's going to be caught for an out by the right fielder. 2 away. And this could be the final out for the Tigers. Down to the final out. Here's Caden. White turns around, throws again. He believes he got Noah. Umpire's not buying it. Like my 4th grade teacher not believing my excuse for not doing my homework. Umpire didn't buy it. Caden hits that ball hard into center field. That's going to be lined in, and the center fielder has it. And that's going to be the ball game, folks. 11-4 is the final score. Madison Select wins. We'll have the second game here in about 15 minutes, and there will be a new link sent out. So see you in 15. All right, test, test. We have a test. Hot dog. All right, we're trying to get the second game set up here. Here we go. This game's going to be against the Rawlings Cruisers, team that we have seen already this year. And it looks like we are about ready to start. And the first batter will be Matthew.
Let's go 3-1. Let's hit some bombs, man.
And the first
Heads up.
and the first pitch to Matthew is going to be fouled off.
I think he was aiming for me.
And the second pitch is going to be a ball. And that's going to be a base hit, looks like, into center field. Center fielder's unable to come down with it. So Matthew is on.
Go Braylon.
123 is what they said. I think that's what happened.
And here's Braylon. Post pitch to him, it's going to be a strike.
Cut, buddy. You got it. Good.
That's going to be a ball. That's going to be a strike. And that's going to be called strike 3. And here's Emerson. Matthews over on first base. As he got a single a little bit earlier, and here's Emerson. And that ball is going to be in the dirt, and Matthew is going to not get down the second. He's going to be called out as he broke late.
Okay.
Taste this. This is the best. Just use your finger with me. It's very good. Yeah, that's good.
I saw the chorizo after I ordered it.
And Emerson is going to walk, so that's going to put base runner back on base.
Madison clear the ball. Hold it down.
Put down striker out or plus.
Who's on deck? Whip it off the ground.
Go, Ryan.
And here's Ryan up. And Ryan hits that first pitch into right field where it will be caught for an out. And that is the inning. Tigers strand one as we're heading to the bottom of the first. Oh, man.
The doctor said he could do it 90 pitches, but I think that's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah,
Maybe an inning he could do.
that's a lot.
So it's mostly just pain after he pitches. Said it wasn't hurting him for breathing. He said to take a leave and ice it down twice a day.
I have bug spray and sunscreen if you need some.
So we've got it right in the wagon here.
It doesn't spray super well. It's the first time we've used it. We used the lotion version of this and love it. Oh, I bought this to try, but it doesn't spray super duper well. Is it working? Yeah, it's mineral based, so it's, yeah.
See a bomb pop over there. Looks very tempting.
What I said?
Bomb pop.
Like the kettle corn.
They also have a
different types.
SpongeBob one with gumball eyes.
Yeah.
I mean, that is like I'll do it.
We love the lotion. I bought the spray just for. Will you buy that in store? Or you can get it? I haven't seen that. I buy it directly from them. J&H Outfitters in Lexington. They sell the brand. But when I buy the big pump bottle of lotion. Is the sunscreen like a white cast? They sort of. I like to get the mineral stuff.
This
Like
is
the
the
Reef
only
stuff.
I've tried every single time.
Yeah, help your dog.
All right, Ryan Payton on the mound now for the Tigers. Defensive allotment here is going to be Noah behind the plate, Jeremiah at third, Emerson at short, Caden at second, Aiden at first. Outfield's going to be Braylon in left, Matthew in center, and Holtz in right.
Yeah, but the lotion, I don't know, I haven't used this. Holt sprayed it on him when we first got here for the very first time, and it was like, oh, I don't spray well, we have to spray it again. But the lotion is
Oh, that's not mineral stuff. Like, boys love the spray. They're like,
And here's the second pitch. First pitch was a strike, second pitch is a ball. And we got a 1-1 count.
Bringing 40-watt ball tomorrow.
2-1's the count. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be low for ball three. Oh, 2-2, rather. I apologize. And that's going to be strike 3. Called strike. 1 away. First pitch to the next batter is a ball. And Smith hits that ball past the infield, and Matthew picks it up, and that's going to be a base hit.
Oh, leave it. Leave it.
Going to be a foul ball there.
Put on the helmet, little buddy. Go ahead. Straight back. Straight back.
Runner on first base, that's Smith. Strunk is the batter. 0-1's the count. And that ball's going to be hit to center field, gets away from Matthew, and Holtz picks it up, throws it in, and that will score the first run of the inning.
And the plus and minus will increase or decrease whatever you were doing last. So it'll increase the striker ball or win.
1-0 Cruisers. And it looks like we're going to have a courtesy runner come on, number 12, Robinson. Styles is the batter now for the Cruisers. And Ryan Payton is going to turn around and throw to second base. One ball, 0 strikes. Runner goes. That ball is thrown behind the batter, and the runner is going to stop at third. He looked like he was going to motor around.
Go, Tigers! Got it, Ryan. Talk to each other.
And we have a mound conference. Coach Goldie's out on the mound.
Who comes up with these words? Seriously. I mean, that one's not super clever.
Already having a discussion here.
Yeah, there's a show. And you can like Google and you can find the show and watch it. So apparently that none of the guys that were in this little basketball group had ever seen the show. They used it just all the time. Yep, Coach used to do that too. I'm like, that is the dumbest thing. I know, right? Skippity toilet.
And we're back at action here.
Oh, I can't say
Ryan Payton ready for the pitch and throws that one in the dirt, and that is going to score a run. Two nothing. Cruisers now lead. And the count is 3-0. And that's going to be a strike. Three ones to count. That's going to be a walk.
I like it. That stuff's coming back, though. They're getting better at that movie.
That is so good.
I love it.
It's awesome.
All about it. Right?
Yeah. Actually, I don't want to tell her, but I do like
And here comes Williams, the 10th batter for the Cruisers. Umpire kicks Dote off home plate.
We don't have a big gap between the game.
And says play, and here we go. Ryan's post pitch, low outside, ball one. Two nothing to score. Cruisers lead over the Tigers.
Who was that artist that Holtz was listening to in
And that's going to be a second pitch foul ball. Ryan's next pitch is going to be in the dirt outside for a ball, and Styles will get to second base.
Or good old 90s R&B. Yeah. For best voice matters. Oh. Hair band.
Yeah.
2-1s to count on this batter, Williams. And that's going to be inside for a strike. 2-2.
I told Holtz when I saw the music he was listening to, I said, Van Halen and Jimmy Buffett, that's it. Which, of course, he doesn't. Like, that's it. We're country.
And that ball's going to be hit high out into the outfield, foul down the left field line.
The first one involved.
2-2 count. One away here in the bottom of the first. That's going to be high for ball three.
Get one more.
Right, Brian, make it.
That ball's going to be hit. It's going to be in play into left field. Braylon Goldie has it, and that's going to be two away.
Great catch.
So with that fly out, we have two away, runner on second. And here is number 17, Strunk. First pitch to him is going to be over the plate, but low. Ball 1.
Let me know when you're done, so I'll help you. Well, but I'm gonna have to get my back, so I'm gonna go think through soup. Oh, the 40.
Something fun happened behind us. Here's the next pitch. Ryan throws it down, and that is going to be very high for ball 2. Next pitch in the dirt, ball 3.
Got it, Ryan.
That's going to be ball 4, and that's a walk. So Strunk walks, and we have runners on first and second for the Cruisers. And that's going to bring up Park. Park swings and misses at the pitch. And that's going to be strike 1. Next pitch. Low, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here comes the next pitch, and it's going to be popped up into the infield. Emerson is under it and has it. And that is the inning. 2 runs come across for the Cruisers.
Press inning.
2 runners left on. So it's 2-0 as we're heading to the top of the second.
Do you wash your mower? What do you use?
Usually use something. I've got a new thing that I tried to get and works really, really good. It is. I put it in a pump sprayer and sprayed over the mower, but you can put it in the pressure washer.
Yeah.
Either way, but it works. I was really shocked at how clean everything came.
Cool.
So
I cleaned mine for the very first time.
Noah will be the first batter here in the top of the second inning for the Tigers. Noah, Aiden, Caden.
the heavy duty.
Yeah, the stuff you get at Walmart. I just wet it down, and that's what I'd seen on YouTube. But we used to use that at the lake on the houseboat motor. And the guy across the hall from us, or across the dock, was all cold arm. COLDIRON, cold arm. Originally cold arm Kentucky, but lives in Langston. And he called it purple fire.
Yeah, I use purple power on it a few times, but it didn't get all the junk out of the wheel. You know, like all that grease and grass and everything. Then I use I think I have my purple power straight to this stuff. I use this to do my concrete too. And it's used for everything. And I soaked it down real good with it, and it got every bit of the stuff off the deck.
Okay.
And I even lifted the front up, used my short wand and got under the deck real good. Yeah, it worked real good.
Good catch.
I watched the mower and the go-kart, or the golf cart.
Yeah, I do all three of mine. I try to get every week.
I got a nice pressure washer for Father's Day. The first time I tried to use it, it wouldn't start. So I had it for like 2 months, and I took it back to Lowe's and got a new one yesterday. And it started up on the second pull.
All right, we'll start the second inning, bottom of the second at least, for the Tigers. And here is Noah.
Good eye.
2 balls there on Noah. Three balls, 0 strikes. And on this one, all Noah's got to do is stand, though. Kind of like that old REM song, stand in the place where you are. And that's going to be high for ball 4. And the Tigers have a base runner.
Come on, Aiden.
And here comes Aiden.
Yeah, that's what we wanted.
Throw is well over the head of the first baseman as the pitcher was trying to pick off Noah. And that ball hit the fence and ricocheted, and Noah's going to get a free trip to second base. On that throwing error by the pitcher. Tigers have a runner in scoring position now. And here's the pitch to Aiden, and Aiden is going to watch it hit the dirt and take ball 1. Pitcher Tones throws over to second base, and nothing's going on there. That pitch is going to be high and outside for ball 2. Throw down to second base, and Noah gets back easily. And we're going to have a mound conference from the Cruisers coach. And it looks like right now there are shiny, happy people holding hands out there in the infield. Discussing. And we are walking back to our positions. And we are great here. Anderson Dean Park, second game of this tournament. Tigers dropped the first one 11-4, hoping to redeem themselves here in the second one. They're in a 2-0 hole right now, and the pitcher Tones fires to second. Noah's back. Paying an awful lot of attention to Noah at second base. Especially with a 2-0 lead, not sure I'd be doing that. Here's the pitch, and Aiden's going to hit that ball foul as it goes into the tents and the softball field behind us. 2 balls, 1 strike. Noah's got a pretty healthy lead over at second base. Pitcher delivers the pitch, and that's going to be hit to the first baseman, who catches it on the fly, and they are going to double off Noah. So that's going to be 2 away right there. He got doubled up. What happened was the first baseman caught the ball on the run. Noah was off the bag, and they doubled him up off second. Then he didn't tag. Yeah. Didn't have to tag him. Noah got doubled off. And that brings up Caden. And that's going to be a check swing that didn't check.
I think if he hadn't caught the ball on the fly from the batter, it would have required a tag.
That ball is going to be hit to the shortstop. He will knock it down, but not be able to do much else with it. So Caden is safe. And here's Jeremiah. Jeremiah's going to hit that one to the second baseman, who's going to throw over to first, and that's going to be the end of the inning. Runner stranded at no runs, couple of hits. That's it for the inning, and it's going to be 2-0 lead for the Cruisers. And Ryan Payton's going to come back out to the mound for inning number 2 here in the bottom of the second. And in case everybody's wondering why Matthew had to switch gloves in that game, his glove broke. Looked like the glove just tore in two. So I guess someone is making a trip to the Fayette Mall tonight to buy a new glove. I'll see if I can take my side check. Just hope Fayette Mall doesn't have cameras. I don't want to get caught with my side check. Although if I'm going to get caught with a side check, I'll take her exactly to the Fayette Mall because my wife won't go there anyway. All right. Looks like we're about ready to start the second inning here, and defensive setup is the same for the Tigers. All right, and the first batter for the Cruisers will be number 13, Dunn. Cruisers wearing black uniforms, gray pants, and red numerals and letters. And that ball is going to be well hit into the outfield, left field. Braylon Goldie can't come up with it. And that is going to be a double And the ball gets away from Caden, goes over to the fence, and Aiden gets it, throws it back. So the furthest the runner's going to get is going to be third base on that ball getting away from Caden at second base. That was good hustle right there by that young man on third base right now. Started off as a line drive.
Go Tigers!
Single ended up being a three-baser. And the pitch to number 9, Strunk, is going to be a ball. Next pitch is going to be ball 2.
Go 1-4.
Third pitch, fouled off. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Go Ryan!
Back to the top of the lineup. And the first pitch to Robinson is going to be a strike. Second pitch to Robinson is going to be fouled away. So Ryan's already got an 0-2 count here on Robinson. And here comes the next pitch, and it is going to be popped up into the air in left field, and Braylon Goldie has it. Runner leaves third base. Braylon throws it, and throw's not quite going to get there. Throw was on line, but it just runner outran the ball. So now it's 3-0 on that sacrifice fly.
All right, Tigers, 1 more.
That's exactly how you play a sacrifice fly. 2 away, base is clear. And here's Smith, number 42 for the Cruisers. Smith steps out.
I put lotion on my knees because I've been on my knees working. Now if I cross my legs.
And here comes the pitch to him, and it's going to be a strike.
It's like I
Swing and a miss.
and it just creates this
On the
layer that
Cobalt off speed. Next pitch to him, and that's going to be hit down the middle, and that's going to be a base hit. Emerson's able to snag it on the other side of second base, but that was a very slow hit ground ball. And the way this field is playing right now, it is a very slow field.
2 outs, guys, 2 outs, 1 or 2.
Bunch of dandelions growing in the infield, though. And number 5, Strunk, is up. Post pitch to him is going to be a ball, and the runner goes from first to second on a stolen base. 3-0, Cruisers lead here in the bottom of the second. And Ryan's next pitch is going to hit the dirt, and it is going to get to the backstop. And the runner gets to third base.
yeah, mine's like 3,400.
Let's go 1-4. You're doing great, man.
Runner on third with 2 outs. 2-0 count to Strunk.
Go Tigers!
wearing a purple helmet that looks like that's from Somerset High School. Home of the Brio Jumpers. Ball low, 3-0 now to Strunk. And that's going to be outside ball 4. And Strunk's going to take a nice little jog down to first base. That brings us up to Styles, who's wearing number 6.
I don't think they have muscle cars.
Yeah, well, we saw a Ferrari and a handful of Porsches on the way up. So, and then it's going to be
And Styles is going to pop that one foul behind us, and that is going to land a couple of feet away from me. Caused a lot of softball players to scatter. Here comes the next pitch, and that ball is going to be hit between the third baseman and the shortstop. That's going to score a run, and that's going to be a base hit. 4-0 now, Cruisers.
that ball come back? Yeah, he went to get it. Go.
Go Tigers!
Next pitch, gonna be fouled. Williams is the batter. Runners on first and second for the Cruisers. And the count is 0-1. Next pitch, going to be bounced foul down the third base line. And Ryan is up to 0-2 on this batter. Tigers would love to get out of the inning. They've given up 2 already in this inning. Williams steps back in, readies, fires, and that ball's going to be a ball, and the runners do a double steal, and they are successful.
Good try, perfect throw. Well, in my opinion, it was.
All right, Ryan's next pitch, it's going to be a... And it looks like nobody's making a call here on that one, so it looks like it's going to be a ball. Appeal down to the other umpire, who just stands there. A lot of REM going on today, standing in the place where you are. And that ball is going to be strike 3. Inside corner pitch hit. And that will be the inning. And we're going to the third with a 4-0 deficit for the Tigers.
Big inning here.
And if I haven't screwed this up too bad, I believe it's going to be Holtz, Matthew, and Braylon.
little girl. Yeah, Aiden's girlfriend. Is it right? Oh, no. No, who is that? Your old coach. Their old coach. Who brought their old daughter.
Erin.
Like actual little girl.
This,
Gotcha. I told her we were going to get her some pom-poms for next week.
Delaney.
Oh, that's right.
So can I remember that because that's our niece's name.
Get your pitch speed here, bud. Get your pitch speed.
Wear it. Or wear it.
Base it. Get your sponge off top.
All right, here we go. And here's Holtz. Holtz got a hit in the last game in his only at bat. Tigers would love it if lightning strikes twice, though. And here comes the pitch, and that's going to be well outside for ball one. And Matthew, being the great citizen that he is, runs and picks up the ball and hands it back to the umpire. Now, if he just do that to clean his room, we'd all be happy. Here's the next pitch. And that ball is going to be bouncing right in front of Holtz, and that's going to be 2-0, and Matthew is busy again getting the ball. And here comes the next pitch. And Holtz is going to foul that one off, and that ball's on the softball field.
Got a hold of that one, dude.
2 balls, 1 strike to Holtz.
Hey, little buddy, get out of the door like that. I don't want that foul ball coming to you.
Isaac, stay back there.
Here comes the next pitch to him, and Holtz is going to get a base. Oh! Almost got a base hit there. Williams, the first baseman, jumped up and caught that one. Man, he had some hops on that one. That was an excellent hit. That was just a very good defensive play there. And I don't think Williams even knew that he had that one. And that brings us back to Matthew, who got a hit in his first at bat. And the first pitch to Matthew is going to be outside for ball one. Coming into this game, Matthew led the team in batting average. Next pitch to him is going to be outside for ball two. Third pitch to Matthew, inside, ball three. So Matthew's got a 3-0 count here. So he gets to stand in the place where he is now. Michael Stipe would be so proud. And that's going to be a strike. 3-1. Next pitch to Matthew in the dirt, and that's going to be ball four. Matthews aboard on a walk. Hopefully he won't get thrown out at second like he did in the last time he was on the base paths. And here's Braylon. Matthews got a lead over at first. Pitcher is staring at him over a little bit, playing with the ball in his glove. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be inside. Matthew gets it thrown down to him, and Matthews back easily, ball one. Here comes pitch number two. And that's going to be well outside. Ball gets away from the catcher. Matthew is going to get to second base. That will go down as a passed ball. Mainly because I'm doing the scoring. Here comes the pitch from Strunk, and that's going to be well inside for ball 3. Tigers are getting some noise here. That's going to be high for ball 4. Tigers have 2 on with no outs, and here's Emerson. Oh, 1 out rather. 2 on with 1 out. I'm still in denial over that jump with Holtz on that line drive. And we're going to have a pitching change. Strunk leaves for the Cruisers. And it looks like it's going to be number 17 pitching for the Cruisers. And that's going to be another Strunk. Here at Anderson-Dean Park, it looks like we've got some breaks in the clouds as we're looking toward Bogan. But it looks like we've got some dark clouds if we're looking toward Danville. And some breaks in the clouds as we're looking toward Lawrenceburg and the Bluegrass Parkway. So, very interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, we haven't been able to go to practice the last couple of times. Yeah. I think once we had something else going on that day, and then the last week was that.
And Strunk is going to inherit 2 runners on for the Tigers, Matthew and Braylon. Emerson up to bat, and there's 1 out. And this is the Tigers' first time that they were threatening to score in this game. And here we go. Strunk pitches to Emerson. Emerson's going to hit that ball into left field, and it will be caught by the left fielder for out 1. Not far enough for anybody to advance. Two outs. And Ryan swings at the first one. Misses, and that's going to be Oh and 1. It's now 1 and 1. If I can get that straight there. There we go. Here comes the next pitch, and Ryan is going to hit that one, and it's going to be foul, and it is going to be over the fence. And we have a young lady who is walking down through here who ducks inside of her wagon. But she missed the ball. Ducked inside the wagon, but missed the ball. Young lady had great reflexes, though. Here's the next pitch, and Ryan is going to hit that to the second baseman. There's a shortstop, rather, who's going to step on second base, and that's going to be the end of the inning. No runs, 2 stranded. We're going to the bottom of the 3rd, 4-0 Cruisers. This game started at 1:30 p.m. We're about 50 minutes into it. And we've had everything from a broken glove to foul balls flying to sunshine breaking through the clouds to standing in the place where you are to talking about kiss cams and side chicks and Lord knows what else. Actually, it's not been a bad day for baseball.
I think it's terrible they're going to hold him hostage like people give him good. Yeah. You will never know. Yeah. You will never know. They will call you for a name and say, yeah, they're supposed to say.
Ryan's out for another inning of work here. Looks like the defensive alignment's going to stay the same.
And then you say nothing else, and they immediately know. Like, or you go, oh, I that's really all I have to say about that. Yeah.
Summer is wrapping up here for travel baseball. Weather permitting, Tigers will be back tomorrow for the tournament portion of this weekend's festivities. And then one more scheduled weekend, and that will be it. And here comes the post pitch. Ryan Payton's post pitch is going to be a ball to Strunk. Second pitch is going to be swung on and missed. Strunk was well ahead of that one. One ball, one strike. Another swing and a miss. One ball, two strike. Next pitch, going to get away from Noah as it's very low, and that's going to be 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the third pitch, and that is going to be fouled away, hits the screen, bounces back in. We got a nice little collection of foul balls stuck in the screen behind home plate here. Ryan's next pitch is going to be hit into the air in the outfield, and Braylon Goldie can't come up with it as that's going to be over his head, and that is going to be a double. That was a well-hit ball. That was a well-hit ball. And that's going to bring up Park. I believe it's the catcher for the Cruisers today. Ryan's post pitch to him is going to be outside for ball 1. Here's the next pitch, and that's going to be grounded toward Caden at second base, and he is unable to come up with it cleanly. Makes the throw over to first, though, but the throw is not in time. And just like that, the Cruisers have 2 on. Runners on the corners for the Cruisers with no outs. And Ryan is be pitching his 58th pitch here. And the runner goes from first base and throw down to the home plate, and they got him at home.
Nice.
They tried a little double steal pickoff there, and the Tigers played that one perfectly. That was a great play right there by the Tigers to pick off the runner going from third. They were trying to do a purposeful stolen base attempt right there in order to hope to catch the Tigers off guard, and it didn't work. And that just got the Cruisers one out. Runner did get to second, though. But that's kind of immaterial. Swing and a miss. Counts 1-1 with a runner on second.
Nice.
1-2. Another swing and a miss. And here comes the next pitch, and that's going to be outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner goes. Ball is hit to the shortstop. Emerson picks it up, throws it over, and the throw is not going to be on time or on target. That will score 1 run. And the runner tries to advance from first to second, and he's going to get caught in a rundown because he didn't hustle fast enough. And Emerson is going to hunt him down and tag him. So base paths are clear, but the damage was done as the runner comes across. And it's now 5-0. And that's going to be ball 1 to Strunk. And we have a foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. 1-2. And Ryan's next pitch is going to be a little bit high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that ball's going to be hit right to Ryan, and he is going to run over to first base and step on the base himself, and that's going to be the end of the inning. 1 run comes across, 5-0 Cruisers. And it will be Noah Aiden Caden coming up for the Tigers. Noah Aiden Caden. First pitch to Noah is going to be hit right back to the pitcher, who falls down and throws it over to first base. And the first baseman's going to be off the bag, so that's going to be safe. As that kind of looked like an interesting little scenario of events right there. That would have been an out had the pitcher not slipped on that fiberglass fake mound there. And here's Aiden.
Oh, good cut, dude. Good cut.
Oh. I don't know.
Sorry, sweetie.
Whoever it was, it didn't hurt. And the pitch is going to be a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the next pitch here is going to be foul to back. So Aiden's still alive here at his at-bat. And the throw over to first base. Noah's back in time. Strunk's next pitch is going to be swung on and missed by Aiden, and that's going to be a strikeout. 1 away for the Tigers. And despite the sign that says no smoking in the bleacher area, somebody is smoking in the bleacher area. And that post pitch is going to bounce away from the catcher, and Noah is going to get to second base.
Because he's not like next to the bleachers.
And here's the second pitch. And that's going to be ball 2. Next pitch thrown over the middle. That's going to be strike 1. Pitcher steps off, goes over to second. Noah's back. They paid an awful lot of attention over at the second baseman when runners get to second base. With a 5-0 lead, I think I wouldn't worry about it. Here's the next pitch, and that's going to be a curve ball, and that's going to be a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Caden.
Yeah, I remember flying. They used to have the smoking section in the plane.
And here comes the next pitch, and that's going to be strike 3. Curve ball got him.
Go aggressive, swing it.
And here's Jeremiah. Holtz on deck.
Drive it.
And here's the post pitch to Jeremiah, and I think they're going to say that was a check. Ball 1. I think called it ball. Second pitch, that's going to be in the dirt, and Noah's going to get the third. That'll be a wild pitch. Here's the next pitch, and that's going to be fouled off over the catcher's head, and it's going to hit the screen. 2 balls and 1 strike.
Drive it.
Next pitch is going to be high for ball 3. Catcher fakes the throw over to third. And here comes the next pitch, and that's going to be bounced into the infield. Pitcher picks it up, throws it over to first, and Jeremiah's going to be out, and that will be the inning. No runs. Runner stranded. 5-0 going into the bottom of the 4th.
Trying to 3 up, 3 down, so we get another at bat. Think about this though. At what time we play tomorrow? If we don't,
I think we're regardless of whether we win or lose, I think we're playing at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. Didn't you say that earlier?
it's either 8 or 1.
Oh.
If we're third or
I
fourth.
like 1.
Fourth seed plays at 1. So then it would be back to back. 1, 2:40. Skip a game, but it changes.
All right, looks like Ryan Payton's going to be back out for the 4th inning. Might as well. He's pitched a pretty good ball game so far. 67 pitches.
Hospitals, Baptist and UK are smoke-free campuses, and so people will be standing on the street corner. Yeah.
All right, and here we go. Tigers need to get 3 quick outs here so they have a shot at batting in the 5th inning. And here's Ryan's first pitch, and that's going to be a strike. Second pitch. Oh! That ball came flying real fast and hit Robinson in the batting helmet and knocked his batting helmet completely off. Well, that's going to count as the most spectacular hit by pitch you're going to see here. And Robinson trots on down. A lot of birdies that he's looking at right now flying around his head. They all look like Tweety Bird. And that's a base runner. This brings us back to Smith. And that's going to be high. Robinson's going to take off, so the hit by pitch didn't hold him too much. All right, looks like we're ready for the next pitch here. 1-0 count. And that ball's going to be fouled away. And that goes back into the next field. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Make him throw 2.
Here's the pitch, and it's going to be in the dirt for ball 2.
Go, Ryan. Oh, no, you can't.
3 balls, 1 strike. And here's the next pitch, and that's going to be hit in the air. Emerson's under it, and he is going to come down with it. For the first out of the inning. All right, and that's going to bring up Strunk with the purple batting helmet, and that's going to be low for ball 1. And that's going to be ball 2. Ball 3, outside. Starting to see it cloud back up again here at Anderson Dean Park in Harrodsburg. That's going to be ball 4, and Strunk's going to walk on down.
You got it, Ryan.
Runners on the corners for the Cruisers with 1 out. And the pitch is going to be inside.
Get 1-4, you got it, buddy.
Next pitch, runner goes. Going to be a base hit. The hit and run was executed to perfection there.
Go, Tigers!
That ball is lined into left field. And that will score another run. 6-0 Cruisers with runners on first and second. And here's Williams up again. And the pitch going to be inside for strike 1. And that was going to be fouled away behind us, 0-2. And the next pitch is going to be behind the batter, and the throw is going to be on down to third base as the runners did a double steal successfully. Bottom of the fourth, 6-0 right now. Ryan's next pitch is going to be hitting the air to left field. It's going to be in foul territory. Braylon Goldie's got it, but that will end up advancing the runner from third to home as a sacrifice fly as the runner tagged up. 7-0 now. And that counts as a sacrifice fly at 7-0. And the first pitch to number 17, Strunk, is going to be in for a ball. Next pitch, low, ball two. Here comes the next pitch, and it's going to be hit down toward the first base area, and that's going to come in for a hit, and that is going to score another run. Eight nothing. And that brings another batter up for the Cruisers, Park, and he fouls the first one back. Next pitch, high. Runner goes, runner safe. No, they call him out.
All right.
And I believe that will be the ball game. Game is over. 8-0. Final score. We'll be back tomorrow sometime for another game, weather permitting. Hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully they'll have the kiss cam going, and everyone who brought those side chicks might want to be aware of that. So long.